China, Saudi Arabia and Qatar are emerging as the next footballing superpowers, and the just ended 2022 World Cup in Qatar is enough approval. Before Ronaldo made headlines for making a move from the English Premier League to the Saudi Arabian League, there was Oscar, the Brazilian striker who dumped the Premier League for more corner pastures, and I mean more money in China. In this video, we're going to highlight all the top prime players who transferred from the English Premier League to the Asian leagues in China, Japan, Saudi Arabia as well as Qatar. Enjoy the video and remember to leave us a like and subscribe. Starting off our list is CR7. Ronaldo almost overshadowed the World Cup glory after he announced his move to Saudi Arabia in December 2022, just a month after parting ways with Manchester United. You can only just hate Ronaldo, even if you're an ardent fan of Messi. There is a lot to talk about CR7 to the extent that it's hard to choose what to talk about him. In his 2 years lucrative deal with the Al Nassr of the Saudi Arabian Pro League, the 37 years all-year salary is estimated to be 175 million, which is approximately 2.25 million euros per week. Guys, talent pays. The six-time Ballon d'Or champion made a turn to the Old Trafford team in August 2021, but his second stay at the club turned so as time went by. Following a disagreement with the management of the club and his interview with the Piers Morgan, the Red Devils and Ronaldo agreed to end their contracts on a mutual agreement. The Real Madrid legend and former Juventus player made himself a name and icon in the English Premier League after Sir Alex Ferguson signed him in August 2003, coming in from his boyhood club Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. Number 2 is Samuel Eto'o. After spending successive careers at Barcelona in La Liga and Serie A's Inter Milan, the Cameroon star ended up his career signing for Qatar Sports Club in 2018. The now president of the Cameroon Football Association also played for Everton and Chelsea in the English Premier League in his 21 years of professional career. It is interesting how despite his prowess as a pro, he played for 13 clubs, among them 2 in Italy, 2 in Turkey, 2 in England, 2 in Spain, and even 1 in the Russian domestic Premier League. Number 3 is Oscar. In 2017, the Brazilian star Oscar broke the hearts of many Chelsea fans when he decided to move from the Stamford Bridge in the English Premier League to play for a club in China, Shanghai Port FC. Oscar signed for the Chelsea in the summer of 2022, and he went ahead to enjoy a successful spell in the Premier League under different managers, among them Rafael Benitez, Roberto Di Matteo, Jose Mourinho and even Antonio Conte. At the only age of 25 years and with the expectation of being a key player in the Blue squad, Oscar shocked the football world when he dumped Chelsea for Shanghai Port FC for 67 million euros during the 2017 January transfer window. 5 years later, the decision came to haunt him. Oscar's trial to move out of China to his native country Brazil was blocked by his club Shanghai. He actually posted in a Flamengo kit, but that was not enough to guarantee his transfer, and now the Brazilian is stuck in an awkward position till the remainder of his contract. Number 4 is Carlos Tevez. You might probably know Carlos Tevez as one of the players who betrayed the clubs for the rival teams. The former Juventus forward made himself a name in the English Premier League when he rescued the Hammers West Ham from relegation in 2007 season. Carlos' contribution to the Hammers attracted the attention of the Sir Alex Ferguson to join the Red Devils. He however fell out with the coach after 2 years before joining the Manchester United rivals Manchester City. He played a key role in the early success of the citizens. That's before he also crossed lanes with his coach Roberto Mancini. After having a successful season with the Boca Juniors, both Manchester teams, and Juventus, Carlos joined the Chinese club Shanghai Shenhua for 2 years in December 2016, but he only stayed at the club for only 7 months. His deal in the Chinese Super League made him one of the highest paid footballers in the world. Number 5 is David Ospina. After spending a 4-year spell at Napoli and following an unsuccessful negotiation to renew his contract with the Serie A giants, David Ospina moved to the training Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr, a club that has also signed Ronaldo from Manchester United. The Colombian goalkeeper joined the club in July 2022 on a free transfer. Following his successful spell at Atlético Nacional and Nice, the Colombian joined Arsenal on a 4-year deal from 2014 to 2018. Ospina will be joining among the more than 10 signings that were made by the Saudi Arabian Pro League dominance Al Nassr in 2022. Number 6 is Maroun Fellaini. If you have been an ardent supporter of the English Premier League, you probably know Marouane Fellaini after he was featured in the Red Devils squad under the managerial of David Moyes. The Belgian became an icon in the Old Trafford team during the era that the team was reinventing itself following its decline post Sir Alex Ferguson's reign. Before joining his former manager Moyes, Fellaini played for 5 years at the Everton from 2008 to 2013 after he was signed from Stade Julien in Belgium. After spending a decade in the prestigious league EPL, the Belgian midfielder joined to Chinese club Shandong Taishan FC in the 2019 January transfer window. Number 7 is Moussa Dembele. The 10 young promising mid-centre midfielder rose to prominence in the English Premier League after featuring for Fulham in 2010, where he stayed for 4 years. Dembele later became a world-class midfielder after joining Tottenham Hotspur in 2012, where he stayed for 6 successful seasons before sustaining an ankle injury in November 2018. The North London club later announced his departure to Chinese club Guangzhou R&F in the January 2019 transfer window. The Belgian, however, declined to extend his contract with the club in 2022 before retiring from the football at the end of the 2022 season. Number 8 is Paulinho. Probably Paulinho is the only player who has ever made a comeback from our Chinese-based club to a Premier League, not just playing for any club, but playing for a giant team like Barcelona. After disappointing 2 seasons at Tottenham Hotspur, the Brazilian midfielder jetted to China, signing a contract with the Guangzhou Evergrande in the 2015 season. We can say his transfer saga was one of the weirdest, as after only 2 years in China, Barcelona acquired his services in August 2017 for approximately 36 million euros. But it seems like life was not that much better at Spain, for he returned back to China barely a year after making headlines at the Camp Nou-based team. Interestingly, in a turn of events, Guangzhou Evergrande resigned him back in 2018 in a 1-year loan deal, though he was released by the club in 2021. What on earth was Barcelona thinking while signing him? He is currently playing for his boyhood club Corinthians in Brazil after also an unsuccessful season while playing for the Al Ahly in the Saudi Arabian Pro League. Enjoy the video and remember to leave us a like and subscribe.